Hello, this is a very short video on just showing you how to line up the head joint of your flute and make sure that it's ready for you to play really well. When you first get your flute, it will come in a box and you will have three parts. You have the head joint, you have the main body, which is the longest joint, and then the foot joint. So starting with the head joint, I take the head joint out. And be careful not just to hold it by this bit here, which is called the lip plate, okay, but hold it by the main body of the head joint. Now once you've got that, you need to connect it onto the body of your flute. Now you pick up the body and you lift it up at the edge here. Again, just trying to be careful not to hold the keys or pull things up by the keys. You don't want to try and lift your flute around and hold it just by the key work. So you lift it out from the case here, then you can hold it at the top where there's very little key work, and then that's safe. Now this bit at the top here is called the neck, and that is where you will join your head joint on. Now you want to get it so that it's nice and straight. If you try going in at a crooked angle, you'll find it's really tricky. So you want to straighten it up. Then notice that I am twisting to get that on. Okay, that's the best way of doing it. If you find that that feels really stiff, give it a good clean. And that's on the outside here and also on the inside here. Give it a good clean. Sometimes it gets a little bit of dirt in it and it gets really stiff to put together. And all it needs is a good clean. Now, I lick my finger normally and just wipe it round on the inside and then clean it out with a cloth, and you'll be surprised how much dirt comes out. Okay, so once you've got that and it's all nice and clean and it's sliding in nicely, you pop that in. Now for the moment I'm not going to worry where the head joint is now. I'm going to turn the flute over and pop on our foot joint at the bottom. So again, being careful when we take it out to not hold it just by the key work, but have a good grip of it all the way around. You will notice that we've got here, there's a little lip here, and then nothing at the bottom here. Also, if you have a look at all the key work goes right up to the top. So it's this top bit here that we want to fit onto the bottom of the flute. Again, notice I do it nice and gently, and I slide and do a little bit of twisting. Now, you might think that we line up this rod here with these rods, okay? But that's not quite how the flute works. We need to pull that back a little bit because our little finger goes on this key here, and we want to line it up with the middle of these keys at this point here. Now, I've got open holes on my flute here. You might not have open holes, that's not a problem at all. Still look for the middle of the key and line this rod up here with the middle of the key. Now if I look down from this rod here and draw a straight line right down through the centre of those keys, then I want my head joint, I want the hole to be in the centre of that line as well. So did you see I moved that? So I did a line down here and there's the centre of my mouthpiece and I lined that up. So there you have it, nice and easy to do, to line up the head joint to make sure that it's all ready to play.